All right. Welcome back. Excuse me. Getting a bit of a cold, so if I cough a few times in this, I do apologize. All right, so we are back. Looks like we've been undefeated 8-0. We have, looks like 4 more regular season: Houston, TCU, Kansas, and Iowa State. Left of our season. I was just hoping that we can make it undefeated through the year. Can we finish strong? Anyways, hope you guys enjoy, and this is the part where I shut up and let you guys watch.
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to John O. Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Houston Cougars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The corner route will always be one of those staple routes versus zone. So if you see zone, it's a great job by the wide receiver pushing vertically. You see him threaten that safety, and then you break off to the sideline where it's really hard for that corner to get back in the play.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Red Raiders have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Red Red Raiders have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the gun, the ground game. Shows him the stiff arm.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Man,
to the air on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done now.
Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. Got the 1st down himself. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Looking to get it in. And he'll run it into the end zone. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll open the second half with a run. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working on the right. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Red Raiders are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Red Raiders come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll throw on third down. Trying to set up the screen. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. And the Red Raiders started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Red Raiders! A great catch. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders have it in scoring position on first and goal. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They go to the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. A handoff. Keep working on that clock. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense.
Turning it on. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to...
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. Quick strike complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Baseball game over. Man, that's hard. Hey Worldwide, just wanted to quickly say that we appreciate your hard work and dedication so far this season. You've been doing everything right, and you're setting an excellent example for the other players. The coaches see that and appreciate it. Aw, thanks coach, just what I do. T4 Tire. Hello Prestige, we're a local tire company who needs an ambassador. We do a photo shoot and record 2 commercials for the first week. They'll air here locally for the month. As part of the deal, we'll throw in new tires for you and your entire team. Think they'll like that? I mean, I don't have a car, but okay. This is our proposal for a 4-week contract. The cost of 3 energy up front. You'll receive 2 skill points, a large boost to leadership up front, and 5,000 followers per week of the contract. So 24 weeks here, 20,000. let's do it. The team appreciates anything free, so they'll love this. Ooh, rival game. Battle for the saddle.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we see the number 7 team in the country. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got the tight end. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Now the play fake. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Red Raiders line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he's going to score. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Kelly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature.
Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
He gone.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Stone. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
He's got an open man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The Red Raiders in the hurry up. To the air on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Got enough space. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to go up top on first down. He unleashes a long one. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll...
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah,
he
that
had
should have been
another
an
big
interception.
play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. Handoff from the gun. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt
explain
team.
to me how the entire middle was
Man
open
down on
and
the
you
play as
decided
the
to still
officials
go
take a
that
break to
way.
let him be checked out. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Going to take a shot at this DB. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Number 6.
They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their
Yeah, that's not happening in this one, but okay, guys.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
Running back searching for a hole. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Red Raiders lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Got room at the 35. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. Fourth quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
The Red Raiders, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Looks as if he's going to run it. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
And RD, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching.
You have a test and communication class this week. Are you ready? You want to come in and study? Come in. You offensive player of the year. Or the week, whatever. Test results are back. You did great. You're pretty well. Keep it up. Oh, and don't forget your bout finals. They're at week 15. So glad I have you. I mean, what would I do without you, given that all that information is given to me? Hussein's Boxing Gym. We're a local boxing gym who's offering you a lifetime membership of classes if you do a meet and greet with our fans and attend our local tournament this week. You'll also let us use your picture on our advertising for the next month. This proposal is for a 4-week contract, cost of 1 energy up front. You receive 1 skill point, 1 stamina permanently per week of the contract. I mean, that's not exactly the greatest deal, but whatever.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer. They'll try the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The Red Raiders are flying down the field. He leaves it with his back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Looking downfield on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Made a defender miss. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Use the play fake, now to throw. He rifles one deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. With the run on first and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job on this defense.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Love the quick...
They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Hudson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it, and forcing the incompletion.
Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really nice
Nice
job by the
block there,
defense
guard.
shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Here's a heat. Inside the 15. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Give him 6. Touchdown, Red Raiders. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets 4.
Unloads it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
That is such a great play by that defender, and how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where...
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to get it himself. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. And the Red Raiders really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the route is... They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. He'll do it himself. Can't get him to the ground. Took care of it himself. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile.
Oh, I understand you have a major project due in 2 weeks in your literature class. Who cares? You should come in this week and get it finished now. If you turn it in early, you can get your grade back early as well. Do not procrastinate. Fine, I'll do the whole damn thing. Gosh.
Split backs here. The give to the tailback. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The carry going off right tackle here. Oh, he's got headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He has the first and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
At the 40, there he goes. Racing down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Here we go.
They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
Race for Heisman, so I figured the more stuff I can give him at the end of the year, the better chance he has.
The defense, and then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
To the air on first down. He's going to run it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And how can we begin our...
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement.
Brings into the open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Wide receiver comes in motion. A run for the quarterback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. It'll be a draw. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Creates a little space. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Red Raiders are facing 3rd and inches. He'll pull it on the read. Past the 1st down marker and still running. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Oh, what a move to get room. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Red Raiders just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Might as well give it to him again. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes.
Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back.
Kansas City hasn't given up a ton of points on average. Here's the goal. Score 3 rushing touchdowns or 3 passing touchdowns and win. Think you can do that? Yep. Your final results are back. You aced them all, but don't forget that you still have some work to do for a few classes before the end of the term. Alright, I'm going to call it there. Looks like next week we're going to be doing our division championship against Kansas again. They've seen us run all over them and still win. Now they're going to see what happens when we throw bombs. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.